Hello and welcome to another video on our channel. I am Johnny from Peak Performance Reviews and Peak Performance Gaming, and in this video we are going to replicate Alex from Peak Performance Reviews, as I'm sure some of you would have seen, race Honda Civic Type R EP3. I'm going to be aiming to make the car have similar mods, power, spec and design, and on the game we're aiming to make it towards a B-class racing car, if any of you are familiar with that. Be sure to check out Peak Performance Reviews Facebook page and YouTube channel to see the latest mods to the car in real life. I hope you enjoy the video. Give us a like and subscribe, and comment anything you may like to see us cover or do on Forza or any other car related game, or even some other completely different games that you'd like to see on this new channel. Thank you, enjoy the video. Right, so to begin with, let's get the body kit together. Look at how Alex's looks. So it has a standard front bumper. This is a facelift Civic Type R, whereas his is a pre-facelift, but unfortunately there is no pre-facelift in this game. We have the Mugen rear wing, which is a shame it's not a bit higher like it actually is in real life, but that's as close as we can get, so we'll go for that. Rear bumper is stock, skirts are stock. Now we have Alex's has a carbon bonnet, but I don't think, well, we definitely don't have one here on this game. I believe Alex has a carbon bonnet and it doesn't have any vents, so we're going to stay with a standard bonnet. Now tyres. Some would argue that the Nankan AR1s are sort of a race tyre, but they're definitely not slick, so we're going to try and stick with the sport tyres. And I believe they're 215/45. The wheels are, I don't know if they have them on here. I know we have Team Dynamics on here, but I'm not sure if we have the exact ones. Although I think probably the closest we're going to get to it is the Pro Race 1. I think the Pro Race 1, I'm not entirely sure. Either way, we'll go with the Pro Race 1. Pro Race 1s because they look very similar. And we'll go for them. Clutch. Alex, I'm sure you would have seen, there's a bit of a funny story with this. So we're very close to, Alex is very close to a stand clutch again now, so we're going to stick with stock. Transmission, again, I'm sure Alex would have told you a funny story about that. We're not quite dog box or sequential or anything like that, so we're going to go for sport transmission. Now, I have noticed on this game it says 212 horsepower. I don't know if I've gone closer to the JDM spec, but I know obviously it doesn't have 212 horsepower standard. But we're going to go just sport. And it is a plated diff, so we will go with a race diff. Brakes, got a fairly big brake kit on their yellow speed, so we've got race brakes. Yellow speed racing coilovers with top mount setup, so we're going to go for race springs and dampers. Front anti-roll bar is stock, I believe. And I'm going to change the rear one to a race because he's about to change that, so we'll do it as though he's about to. Obviously it's fully caged for MSA rules and regulations, so we're going to go for the race cage. And I don't think you can even strip it as far down as Alex's is stripped, but we'll go for the best. Right, and here's where we've got to try and work this out fairly cleverly, because I think Alex is 240 horsepower. So I'm going to go with a sport intake. No, we have got definitely not on throttle bodies, but I know there's a slight upgrade there, so we're going to go for that. Nothing there. Don't think there's anything done there. Exhaust definitely. I don't know what to do here because the game makes a bit of an unrealistic jump in power, but that is what it has, so it can only do what the game gives us. But apart from which, yeah, well, it's not a million miles off, I suppose, give or take 3 horsepower, but I think Alex is in the same flow as me, which is far from the lightest you can get, but it's fairly light, so we can go for a sport fly. And then yeah, that's that for the upgrades or looks of the car. I won't tune it just yet, we'll go into testing and we'll tune that. But now I'm going to go head over to the paint. I'm going to fast forward it for you guys because obviously you don't want to watch a video that's 4 million hours long. So yeah, I'll head over to that now and I'll speed you through that and then I'll come back to you. Right guys, we are back. We have finished a design the best we can, the closest we possibly can. Couldn't quite make all the stickers exact because that would just take far too long. So yeah, that's it up to now. What we're really missing, I think, is the carbon fibre bonnet, which we have here. And as far as I'm aware, that is literally, well, we literally have everything we need now. we'll just go for a quick test drive and see what it's like as a B class, and then yeah, perhaps in another episode, possibly later in the week, or well, yeah, probably later in the week, maybe weekend or even next week after you see this video, we'll go online in some B class races and see how we do. Right, so we're just going to run a quick bass tune on the EP3 and just see how we get on, really. Drop pressures down a bit more, so heat up. I'm not sure, I think, I don't even know if we can go, it'd be like that, but we'll give that a go, because I think that's the final drive Alex just put in. I could be wrong, might be 4.88. But yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. We can just give it a bit more aggression. Rear anti-roll will always be stiff. Or lower it down a bit as it sits quite high. Just going to leave it at roughly the same balance it had, just a bit stiffer. Put the diff up a bit more so it's a bit more realistic, because on Forza it doesn't work quite as well as it like a sport or race diff should. A bit more brake into the front. We'll leave it like that. I'm going to disappear again and I'll come back once we're in the testing. Okay, so I just set a little race up. I believe I put it on 4 laps. I've set some drivers on here. I think, I can't remember how many I've set now. 14 drivers. They're on expert difficulty, and we'll just say how we get on, how the car feels. Make some adjustments, and then we'll make another video on racing online and B class and see how we get on. Oh yeah, I was supposed to say we're on Brands Hatch on the Indy circuit too. Let's just see how we get on. That should be quite a competitive car as a B-class car. Yes, it's quite an impressive car actually. Yeah, we have a lot of potential in B-class racing and that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and again comment if you want us to do anything else or want to see anything different. Be sure to check out Peak Performance Reviews on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and all those good things. Yeah, stay tuned. Look for another video with this car, and there'll be also another V8 race on Monday live streaming. It always starts about 7:50, so if you're interested in watching that, then go ahead and be sure to check it out. Alright, thank you, bye.